Hello, friends. So, you know how sometimes things that are going along really smooth can all of a sudden be derailed by a seemingly random, innocent, or even if it's not innocent, a seemingly random, benign, low impact event? Well, that's what happened in my last playthrough. Everything was going great. I had everything in my empire that I wanted to expand on and explore. Everything was going my way. And I even ended up completing the first part of the Shroud chain and ending up with an immortal psionic being. I wanted this person to be elected into office. So this person was an admiral. And the only way to really kind of do that is to kind of like get them to get some cred. So I was like, okay, let me build up a fleet. Bad thing about that, I built up the fleet, made me want to use it. So, like Franz Ferdinand starting World War One, I went into this place where there were some pirates I'd seen a couple hundred years ago. Some unknown alien race in there had like a 30,000 thing army or flotilla, 30,000 damage, and it just started knocking me around. So I fought back because I actually was able to match the firepower. But what I ended up doing was destabilizing the entire galaxy. I ended up going to war with, I wasn't one of the leaders of the Galactic Council, going to war with another leader of the Galactic Council. Because they went to war with somebody I was in a federation with, and so I got dragged into that war automatically. And everything just descended. Like World War One. It was ridiculous. So I started a new game. And I'm starting out right from the start strategically much differently. Now, what I've done here is rather than slowly expanding and really just taking my sprawl and like taking it through the roof, what I've done is created a star map. And then I'm going to work my way in and explore. That what I'm going to do is strategically build out bases at choke points to secure essentially the core systems that I want to be able to have be part of my empire. I really lucked out. These guys right here, they're at the same level of development I am, and they seem to be fairly nice. Now, one thing you definitely want to do. Okay, they're a little bit. Okay, they're fleet power. They have a larger fleet. I haven't been building my fleet out, but from a technological and economic standpoint, we're on the same level. It's just I haven't built out my fleet. What you want to do is you want to improve relations right off the bat. I haven't met anybody else yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm at the very least going to double down on envoys. You can only do them one at a time. I'm going to keep one open because I don't know who I might meet. And leave it at that. Just leave it at that because right now I don't know if this necessarily want to give them like an active sensor readings because that would basically give them my star map here. I don't want to give them that yet, not until I at least have my choke points in place. I just kind of wanted to share that with you right now. I'll continue to share tips and tricks as I go through this playthrough. But as you can see, if all goes well, I should be able to secure what I essentially wanted, which is this section of the galaxy map. All of it. More to come.